Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Neck. We do have that live tournament action continuing here between Masa and Mankiw. These guys battling it out. This has been a phenomenal TvT matchup here. Masa did lose game number 1. Such a strong player in Masa, but wow, gotta give Mankiw props. He is a very new player to myself. I've never seen him play before. That was my first game I've ever seen of him playing, and man, he has got some serious skill as well. Now, I think Masa may have made a couple mistakes there, some engagement mistakes, but not tons, but it did add up enough where Mankiw could pull out a win in very, very convincing fashion. So cross positions now here on their second map. It is going to be Shakur's Plateau. Mankiw is blue. He is Terran, still kicking it up here in the top right-hand corner. In the bottom left, it is Masa. He is our purple Terran. One of these guys will be trying to save the human race here in the finals. They're going to be playing against what appears to be a Protoss player in the finals. Pretty good stuff. Masa, though, in pretty decent shape, working on a wall off here. Looks like mirrored builds so far, so good. Masa slightly ahead on his timings there, but not by much. Mankiw tossing down his barracks there, 1 second behind. Not too bad of a deal, but mirrored builds so far. So we'll see if there's going to be any deviation here from the standard play at all. But I do expect to see... I don't know. I do kind of expect to see one of these guys go for some T-Rex pressure in this game. We'll see. This is a good map potentially for it, but it does take a little bit of risk sometimes. So maybe, I don't know. We'll just check it out. Looks like our scouting award is going to go to Mankiw here. He's going to be sending his SCV scout out first. We'll be sending it to the wrong direction first, but that's okay. We'll make it down here to Masa's base here momentarily. Looks like Masa will have it walled off in time, but he's going to send out a scout of his own. Oh my goodness, is he going to expand? I think Masa is about to expand, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, indeed. 400 minerals incoming, and we are about to see an expansion from Masa. Down it goes. Mankiw just now headed that direction. Should be getting the scout down here momentarily. And your first Marine for Masa is out on the field. Looks like he is going to go ahead and kill off this SCV. But the scout does come in nonetheless. Up the ramp he goes, and that is where he will die. Lights out, Mr. SCV, but he did get great scouting intel there on Masa's expansion. Came in right as it was getting started. Going to be great intel for him as he moves forward. Notice that he's going to go for a 1-1-1 here, tossing down his second gas and his factory very quickly. Like it. I'm liking this play quite a bit. Looks like he has... Masa still needs to scout his opponent. Finally sending out an SCV to the wrong direction first, but he's going to check these towers, so not a bad little deal. But Masa still with just the one barracks is going to go for barracks number 2 here as quickly as possible. Loving this play from him. Getting this early economy, though, can be risky against a 1-1-1 all-in type play, but looks like a starport going down here for Mankiw right on this tech lab. That's nice positioning, man. So we're going to see some cloaked banshees here right away from Mankiw. I'll tell you what, man, they were super effective for him in that last game. Masa was way ahead early on. He had an earlier expansion. He did have a SCV lead, and then cloaked banshees showed up, and Mankiw absolutely obliterated his economy there. Absolutely, and then he was behind almost the entire game. He came back for just a little while, but Mankiw was able to keep that pressure on and made it happen. So I'm interested to see why Masa thinks that he's going to be doing he's not doing the same play, or thinks that he can handle it in a different way. I guess maybe we'll see. I mean, Masa definitely has extreme micro skills. It just comes down to the detection, really. When is all it does is you have to be able to detect him. Whether it be by scans or by missile turrets or by both, you've got to be prepared for when it comes out. And right now, he doesn't have a good scout on his opponent. Really needs to check that out. Let's just go see what he has seen. See, that's all he's seen. He's seen a bunker. So he could probably guess that it's going to be cloaked banshees again, and probably should guess that, considering that's what his opponent did very early in that last game. But he's not really quite prepared at this point. Not quite prepared. We do have a starport going down, however, and that could be pretty good. Get that air superiority. We do have your engineering bay down. Still would like to see some detection other than the scans from the orbitals. Now back here at Mankiw's base, we do have Cloak about to complete, And a second Banshee out on the field here momentarily. Here comes your first. A scan going down from MxMaSa in the main does reveal that, and now he's going to be in trouble, however, because he does not have a scan at the ready to deal with this cloaked Banshee. And here comes your cloaked Banshee. You do have a Viking about to appear on the field. Missile turrets going down. Going to be difficult to make these guys happen. MxMaSa in a little bit of trouble already early in this game. Not good. There goes your scan. Is he going to be able to get the snipe on this guy? Not quite, but the Banshee does live. Looks like a second one about to join this little fight. But back to this mineral line they go. There is going to be some detection here. However, wow, it's not quite in range there. Looks like Banshee will go ahead and back out here for just a moment. Going to join up with number 2. And these little dual Banshee pilots should be able to do a heck of a lot of damage. Looks like one going to back out, go get some repair. Do have that detection here. Looks like the Vikings should be able to clear this guy out for now. A little bit better this time, I'd say, for MxMaSa than what happened in the last one. He spent less time scanning. That is always a good thing. He absolutely needs the mules at this point to deal with moving forward. And then that units tab, let's just see where they're at mule-wise. And harvester-wise, it is going to be MxMaSa at 29 to 32 of MankiW. All of the mules in favor of MankiW right now because MxMaSa has been spending them on scans, spending his energy on scans. Took your Banshees cruising in here again. This missile turret needs to be placed a little bit more center, unfortunately. Either that or put another one like in this position here that will also help defend some of these positions, some of these buildings, which I think would be a wise move. But here comes your next Banshee. These guys can be swapping off back and forth. Scan going down. Unfortunately, MxMaSa having to commit to another scan there. Absolutely no fun. Great harassment from MankiW. And his expansion is up and running in a very big way. He does have some siege tanks out on the field. Siege tech not on the way actually quite yet for MankiW. It is currently on the way here for MxMaSa. MxMaSa going to set himself up defensively here for now. He's got a great looking wall off and pretty decent amount of unit production structures. Probably needs to grab a couple more. Needs to get out a little bit more just to be safe. Doesn't want to lose his army and not be able to get back the reinforcements that are necessary. Scan going down. That equals a dead Banshee. Nicely done there from MxMaSa. MankiW, however, is way ahead in the supply count right now. Actually, not way ahead, but is ahead, and that does make a difference. But here comes your push from MankiW. Looks like MxMaSa going to be moving out into the field as well. Is scouting his opponent's movement here. Interesting. And here comes MankiW. MxMaSa sieging up. This is going to be beautiful for MxMaSa. Look at that, getting the drop on MankiW. Going to lose a whole heck of a lot of units here. Marines stemming forward, should be able to take out all the tanks. Indeed they do. With heal behind them, should be able to clean out these Marines. MxMaSa taking a lead very quickly there in the supply count. Man, he really got the drop on his opponent in that little scenario. And I am Jack's complete lack of surprise. I'll tell you what, man, those towers are super effective. Siege tanks up back here, have your Marines kicking it here just out of eyesight. They cruise into position and blast away. Man, beautiful. Looks like MxMaSa is going to be sieging his opponent's natural. And this is where MxMaSa tends to shine, is when he's kind of got a slight lead. He tends to be able to hold on to it for a good long while, keep the pressure on his opponent, force them to have to make difficult decisions of whether or not to pull, to pull SCVs and try and push these guys back, whether that's a good decision or not. And I mean, he's really sharp in his gameplay. We should see his tanks cruise up here to the high ground momentarily. He's got one up here already. I would like to see the other ones start lining up down here as well. Start blasting away at these units up here at the wall. Good scan going down. Should see him move his tanks up there. Yep, there we go. There go your tanks. Looks like MxMaSa should be in great position here to take down game number 2, which is going to make me extremely pleased. Oh, man, I love it when we go to an ace match. And I think that's what we're going to see here. I do believe that MxMaSa is way the heck ahead at this point. MankiW could potentially pull all of his SCVs, push these guys back, but it's going to be a difficult show indeed. A lot of tanks up here on the high ground. I love this extra one down here on the low ground just in case MankiW does push out here and tries to make that happen. Now we do have a drop going to go down for MankiW. This is a good idea. Should be able to do a decent amount of damage there. Good scan going down. Looks like MxMaSa able to clear out one of those tanks. MankiW really trying to take this position here. MankiW does have the air advantage, and that is going to be nice. Nice for him indeed. Scan going down, killing off another tank with his Marines, just a few Marines. And here comes more reinforcements for MxMaSa. Now, MankiW can get himself back into this game if he can make this drop over here go well. But it looks like MankiW, well, he does have the air superiority here, and that's a big deal. A very big deal indeed. Looks like another scan going down. MxMaSa able to clear up quite a few of those tanks. No tanks on the field right now for MankiW, and that is actually humongous. Good little defensive position. MxMaSa needs to siege these guys up. Looks like Stim Marines will be enough to make it happen regardless, and MankiW GGing out of that game. Beautiful play there from MxMaSa. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. But don't alt-tab. Always alt-Starcraft. We'll see you guys in game number 3, the ace match. Which one of these guys will go to the finals? That is what we will answer there. We'll catch you guys then.